This is Matrix Lord 212, and I'm going to review Amazing Spider-Man number 56, but I'm not going to hold it. I just want to talk to you guys. So, this whole Last Remains storyline where they introduced Kindred as Harry Osborn, it's been building since Amazing Spider-Man number 1 of the new volume with Nick Spencer. It falls pretty flat, I gotta say. I think the problem is that they made him too powerful. They brought in Doctor Strange, they brought in the Circle of the Web, and they didn't know how to resolve it. Doctor Strange is mysteriously missing from the whole ordeal. And it's just a jumbled ball of mess. I mean, they had the Sin Eater, then they didn't have him, then they had him back, then he's gone again. And then they had a quick, it started off confusing, and I'm like, wait a minute. When last we saw it, looked like Mary Jane was dying, and then they all fell into this thing, don't know what the hell happened. Then it turns out that the Kingpin used the energy from the Spot to do something with the Dark Dimension, which somehow canceled out, Kindred's powers from hell. Then Norman Osborn wasn't evil. He was fake being evil because he lost all his sins to the Sin Eater and he really wants to help his son. But then they showed a clip of Kindred talking to his dad and Peter Parker saying, I love you both and I'm just trying to teach you a lesson. And I'm like, wait, what? What is going on? What? This whole Last Remains storyline is an effing bust. It is a colossal waste of time. It is a money grabber. Nothing fucking happened remotely that means jack shit other than the fact that Mary Jane knows about the deal with Mephisto and Peter Parker doesn't. But other than that, multiple covers, multiple variants, Spider-Man every week, because you had bi-weekly Spider-Man, then you had Last Remains issues. Which, how could you have an LR issue if the whole thing was called Last Remains? Just a waste of time, because in the end, a gangster like the Kingpin had the powers to stop someone that has powers from hell. Which just totally makes no sense. They didn't explain anything about two Harry Osborns. They didn't explain anything about how he got his powers. Did he get it from Mephisto? Nothing makes any sense. How Doctor Strange is just mysteriously absent and so is Black Cat. Black Cat was Spider-Man's girlfriend for a long time, and then when one more day and all those other things happened, and the marriage was undone, she was his girlfriend again. So, how could she just be not involved heavily in the comic and just be on the sidelines? And no dialogue between the Black Cat and Peter Parker at all? Even though Mary Jane is there? I gotta tell you, this shows totally that Nick Spencer lost control of the book and is not believable that you want to focus on Mary Jane, you want to focus on Harry Osborn, you want to focus on Norman Osborn, you want to focus on Kingpin, you want to focus on Peter Parker. But Black Cat, Felicia Hardy's not involved heavily in it when she went toe-to-toe with Doctor Strange and saying she was definitely going to help him. And Doctor Strange isn't involved in this. How could you just leave them out or just put them on the side with no dialogue? This is just not... This is a huge mistake. And now they want to make it okay, the Negative Man's coming back or whatever. Or Mr. Negative's coming back, and nobody cares. Because you ruined the whole thing. Now Kindred's a prisoner in Ravencroft. And it doesn't make any sense. And Mary Jane was faking it, teaming up with Norman Osborn, being an actress, with the flash grenade that she wasn't hurt at all. She was teamed with the Kingpin with Norman Osborn. This is just crazy. And Kindred just quiet listening to all this. His father, like, saying how much he loves him and stuff. Like, you had him kill Spider-Man over and over and over again. And saying how it wasn't about killing Spider-Man. He wanted to teach him a lesson as a friend. He wouldn't hurt Mary Jane. None of this makes sense at all. This storyline is a bust. Terrible. Terrible post-mortem issue. And then to make matters worse, you got a shitty-ass costume that's coming up soon. Very disappointed in Nick Spencer. Very disappointed in this whole wasted thing. I don't even know what they did with Moreland, because Moreland's supposed to be a big deal, and you made him like a shit character. You didn't even show what happened. Like, Sin Eater knocked him out, and then, like, what, you took his powers? Like, what is going on? It's like a lot of issue needs to explain what's going on, and it was just wasted. I'm very disappointed. Like, this, I was looking forward to this in Spider-Man #1 when they first introduced Kindred. And this is just, like, you made him so powerful. But then you make it like he gets defeated, and you don't explain why or what the hell is going on. You talk about the Hand of Da Vincenti and another dimension that's connected to Spider-Man. It doesn't make any sense. Doctor Strange was heavily involved, so was Black Cat. Now they're not. Spider-Gwen was heavily involved, now she's not. She's just there. Silk doesn't have anything to do. Like, Miles Morales, what's he doing? Nothing. Just there, I guess. Not even a comment, not even nothing. Not even punching Norman Osborn in the face, Green Goblin, nothing. They didn't even have them attack, like, Kindred at all. Garbage. Amazing Spider-Man 56, they got a cover of Kingpin and Norman Osborn ripping up the mask. It's fake shit. Take care, bye for now.